Well, hello everybody, and a very good morning to you. It's 5:30 on the allotment. It's a bit of a cloudy day today, but that's going to brighten up later. We got here just before 5, made a brew. Right, so plans for today. I have to go and pick up some decking. It's free on Facebook. But I do want to ask your guys' opinion. Now, if we flip you around. Okay, so we've laid out the slabs for the little pallet shed. So that's going to be it just there. It's not a massive one. It's just something to put me pots and bits and bobs that, you know, it's not going to be a lockable shed. Just to tidy things up, put pots in and make it a bit more tidier. But I have done a lot of work. So we done that. And we were zoomed in. So that's that. We got that all situated down. It's a shame I didn't have to correct every pallet the same size. We had to cut one of these down to fit. But like I say, it's only going to be a little pallet shed. Nothing major. So as you can see, we've got to pull this back down. Now, what I'm thinking, right, is we're going to be lifting all these slabs up at some point, and we're going to be bringing them down to this line here. So that will be the patio. Now, I did say I was going to do slabs all the way along the paths, like I did there. Now, the only drawback to that is obviously the mice, rats, voles can live under it, and they'll be quite happy making a little highway under there. So I'm thinking about grass for the paths. I'm thinking that might be a better option. So we'll be lifting all them slabs up. And doing grass paths. Now obviously mare's tail is going to grow, but when you cut the grass, you cut the mare's tail and it weakens and weakens and weakens. So the only path I'll have is I'll probably have a path coming out of the polytunnel and the greenhouse. This bed here will be lifted up, and we're going to redesign it. I have started to uncover this path that was down, this concrete path, as you can see. So we're going to have to dig out the mud here and obviously fill that. But lifted this bed up, that's all going to be slabs. Look at them peas, they're doing well, aren't they? Keep them protected. So yeah, that's the plan anyway. I did trim here, I need to dig over that. Didn't really do much else over the last few days. We did put a couple of gooseberry bushes in, so we dug that bed over and we started digging this bed over. I need to free up the plastic from here because the path comes under here. So that's hopefully what the job for today is, try and uncover as much as that path. Now the only problem is this blueberry is actually in the way, so I'm going to need to dig that out with as much root system as I can, and that's probably going to be put into this bed here. Try not to disturb any of the roots. So yeah, on the whole, I did have a big tidy up. There was a big thing here for the plastic and that. I took that to the dump the other day. Also, we put this onto the greenhouse. Something I 3D printed. I noticed that the greenhouse Well, I'll tell you the story actually. When I was digging, I think you've probably seen it in the last video, here it was sodden wet, and I realised why. This had sunk and the water was draining out this way, and there was no stop there, so I put a stop on. I've lifted up that end of the greenhouse and put a brick under, and now it flows the right way. I was wondering why that water butt wasn't getting filled up. So yeah, it is raining at the moment, but I don't think it's going to come to much. So yeah, see a nice level on that greenhouse now. But yeah, it's just little jobs. I'm going to obviously have to buy the turf, but I'm going to wait till they go really down in price. I know they won't be as good quality, but they will grow back. It's either doing turf or grass seed. Now obviously I'm going to have to sieve loads of dirt without stones, like that stuff, to put down, and then put the grass seed on top of it. Obviously then you've got to cover it. Yeah, swings and roundabouts, swings and roundabouts. But as usual, I'm the only one here. It's beautiful. I pulled up to the gate to unlock it, and there was a deer, a couple of rabbits, and a couple of pheasants. So that was nice to see. So yeah, so we got to go and pick up all this timber. It's a lot of that decking stuff. Because what I'm thinking as well is, instead of having a long bed, I might have some short beds going that way at the bottom there. And then obviously I can cover what's not being used over winter. But so the path runs the entire length. First time I'm going to uncover the path. Once that's uncovered, then I can work out how long the beds are going to be. I think they're going to be a good 5 foot. So yeah, I might actually use them square ones there. It's a little windy this morning, but by all accounts that should brighten up later on. So this time of morning it's good to get some of the grunt work done. But laying these slabs was a really big job, because look at, if I show you the slabs I used, they are so thick. I mean, look at the thickness on them, and they are heavy. I mean, really heavy. I haven't done it all, so there's actually a line running down the middle. So it was just to, get them all situated. I mean, it's quite sturdy. And I've also got some boards for the floor in there that come from a carpet shop. It's what they had their tester like lino on. Examples. And they're quite big lengths actually. So yeah, so we're going to crack on. Got to go get this timber. I want to break all this timber up. Actually, I won't break it up today until I unveil that path, because I've got a feeling they might be the right length for what I need. Okay, so I'm going to crack on. I'll catch you in a bit. Bye bye for now. Well guys, it's about 8 o'clock now, and it's still raining a little bit, but we're working through it. A couple of hours and the rain should pass. So we're just having a coffee and some biscuits for breakfast. So yeah, we have, let me spin this around. Okay, so we've moved all them timber there, and we've cleared there, just beyond that tree and that post. So that's all cleared now. So now the next job is to try and pull the plastic up. So I'm trying to eliminate all the plastic off the plot. Easier said than done. There's a lot, well, there's a couple of years worth of wood chip, and obviously that's rotted down and there's stuff growing in it. So yeah, we're going to try and get as much of the plastic up as we can today. Want to put all that sieved soil there into bags, and then we can get that bed up, get all the plastic up as much as we can, and I want to rotavate the whole lot. Once that's done, try and rake out and level up as much as we can, and yeah, then get the beds situated. But I need to get that path shown so I can see what I'm working with. Now I am thinking, I've got these slabs here, which they're quite thin, so I might make the path a bit bigger, because it is a very thin path, maybe 15 inches wide, but it does run the entirety of the plot. So yeah, we're going to uncover that, see what we're working with. I may extend it with these, and then start making some beds. So that's the plan. So we have got some timber to be working with, just there. Like I say, plot scruff, which is here, is staying. We're going to have a 2 gap. Well, the slabs are running right up to here, to that line there. Yeah, so we're going to have another bed adjacent to that, which used to be there, but with probably a 2 slab gap. So yeah, okay, so we'll catch you a bit later on. Hopefully it's stopped raining and dried out a bit. Bye bye for now. Well, hello guys, it's just coming up to 12 o'clock midday, and we've done quite a bit. So let's flip you around and show you what we've done. Right, so we have uncovered the path. It was a hell of a job. So we had a raised bed here, so we took it up and we put in decking boards all the way down the edge of the path. Now there's mud there, but we're going to dig all that out and put in some cement. So the path is okay in places. Some places we've got a big hole there, and so we've uncovered it all the way down here. You can see how much of a rise we've got. Now we are going to get rid of that in this bed to the side of me. So we've got down to here, this line here, so we've got all that plastic up here to come, which is not a lot, it's only a little strip. I started emptying this here, and I don't know if you can see a bee just down there. There was a bee's nest, unfortunately, and it's just in there. That so to the left was a mouse and a baby, and it jumped out and gone elsewhere, but that there is a bee's nest, and I've uncovered it, so I'm not too happy about that. So I'm going to put the plastic over, put the lid back on, and leave it until they vacate, because obviously we need the bees. If it was a wasp nest, then I would have eradicated it, but no, bees are a different story. Yes, so it's going good. I'm glad we chose today to do it, because it's really cloudy and windy. It was raining up until 10 o'clock, but not very heavy. So yeah, there's a lot of wood chip that I'm sieving, it's going in. But yeah, all of this, we got to lower this bit from here. It's not so bad at the top end where I am now. So we've got to try and lower it. So we are going to do grass. Now I haven't decided if we're going to do grass seed or grass turf for the paths. So them slabs have got to come up. We shall use them. We're probably going to have a path coming from here all the way down to this path at my feet. But yes, here's a job and a half. This path has been covered for roughly, I'm going to say 6-7 years. And just wood chip coming on, wood chip, and compost obviously. And a lot of bindweed and mare's tail roots. But we filled 2 bags up with plastic. That stuff we can bag up. What I shall do is just cover that nest over with some plastic and then put the lid on and leave it. Hopefully they won't vacate. I didn't notice that the bees were going in there. So we've got our own beehive. But yeah, a neighbour gave us a bit more sweet corn, just 4, so that should go in today with the other sweet corn. But we've still got a bit of plastic to come up here, which covers this bit, and down here. We need to get all this plastic up, get a lot of these bindweed and mare's tail roots up as we can. But I remember this plastic goes right up into the greenhouse. That water butt we need to take empty, and we need to take that off and level that. I think the wood that it was on here is rotten, so we shall do that at some point as well. Get that nice and level. But yeah, doing good, so we'll come back a bit later on with an update. Catch you then, bye bye for now. Well guys, it is coming to the end of the day. It's 4:45. So we have unveiled all of the path. Started sieving some of the soil into this bed. Some of it's a bit messed up. One of the slabs of concrete moves. That's the one I'm standing on. Don't know if you can see that, but it moves side to side. So we've got a hole there, and it's all corroded here. So I'll have to dig that out and re-concrete that. I gave it a bit of a jet wash. So the path doesn't go all the way. So it stops here, and then it looks like there's hardcore in there. So I need to move that, but I can't move that because there's a bee's nest in there until they vacate. So that's going to have to stay there. So I've just gone up to there and got the plastic up. I've got 4 bags full of plastic. I still need to get the plastic up by the greenhouse, which is there, but this water butt's on it. So as you can see, I am draining that because I need to, because it has sunk a lot, and I can't even get a watering can under there. So it's going to be a bit of a self-made plan, but we're not coming up tomorrow. It's about half full now. We're not coming up tomorrow. It'll be Monday. We can't. Bank holiday Monday. So we'll be cutting around here. I'm going to have to drain this one just so I can get everything, because I need to level it out. See, it's okay here, but as we go down, it goes higher, the ground. You can see how much higher it is there So when I do my pillars, I'm going to have to taper it down to meet the path. But we made a good start today. I'm glad. This is what it's been like all day. A few spots of rain. I did manage to move the blueberry. Whether it survives or not is a different matter. If it does, good. If not, we can replace it. But all that soil just come out of there. It's amazing. I've watered everything. Gave it a thorough watering. Even it's supposed to rain tomorrow, but I can't see it being much. So yeah, it looks a mess at the minute. I had all this bit tidy, but then pulling all this up is a mess. But hey, you've got to make a mess to make it better, I suppose. Okay, well that's it for this episode. Thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Trying to get some followers back. I did lose them all. Currently sat at 5 at the moment. So please spread the word and we'll see you in the next episode. Bye bye for now. Well, not bye bye for now, sorry. Till next time, take care, God bless and happy gardening.